Teaching is incredibly hard work, and you can't go it alone. You need to be part of a community of people who think and care about the same things that you do. When I was in 10th grade, I took geometry. It just made a lot of sense to me. But what I realized is my peers didn't share my love of geometry. And I ended up doing a lot of homework help with my friends in order to help them understand geometry. And at that time, I decided that what I wanted to be was a math teacher so I could help students who didn't understand and didn't like math really come to appreciate it in the same way I did.
Mathematics education would not be the same without Peg. We'd be missing so many significant pieces.
She's been able to take research and connect it to practice.
Unlike other people, she wasn't pulled away by shiny objects. She always stuck with one thing: tasks. And once she got on to the idea that tasks were what determined opportunities for kids to think in the classroom, she never veered from that.
We always say we're Peg groupies. If Peg's presenting, we all flock to Peg's session.
So my first teaching job, I was hired 3 days before school started. I was shown to my classroom. I was given 3 books that corresponded to the courses I was going to teach, and then left to my own devices. In looking for resources and things that could support what I was trying to do in the classroom, I really looked to NCTM. I was in a school district that was not highly resourced, so I made a lot of fraction pieces by hand and cut them out so that I had them to use in my classroom. One of the things about NCTM meetings, I was just fascinated by work people had done that really made me think about how students learn and ultimately how research about learning can inform teaching. In the early 2000s, Mary Kay Stein and I had a research project. As we analyzed videotapes of my own teaching, we came to realize that there was a pattern to what I was doing. And that subsequently led us to write an article on what we call the 5 practices, which appeared in an NCTM journal, Mathematics Teaching in the Middle School.
After the research article came out and after it was presented at a conference, we saw the reaction. We knew we had to write the book.
So the whole point is trying to position students as authors of mathematical ideas so that you're not just standing up there telling them what to do, you're having the ideas come from the students.
It has reflection questions, things to take away and do and try. So you're not just reading about something in the abstract, you're getting ideas for how to make it happen.
I think the first edition sold almost 100,000 copies. The second edition, which has only been out for a year, has sold about 14,000. When I go to NCTM meetings, people will bring their 5 practices book and want me to sign it. It never occurred to me that somebody would ask me to do such a thing. Being part of a community of professionals who care about the same things you do really is key to sustaining teachers in the classroom. In the words of Winston Churchill, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Be courageous.